So we're starting off on Monday, of course. This day had amazing weather, and I can't believe I'm saying the weather is good even though it was sunny, but my classes were lovely that day. The lectures were so interesting. Later that day, my friends and I made a very spontaneous plan to go visit the beach nearby, which took us 1 hour to get there, by the way.
Legend says that there was this Pandit guy, okay? I mean, he was like the Raj Pandit.
And that was just me explaining the story of Bhangat Fort to my friends. Well, for someone who's from Vizag and grew up visiting the Malabar coastline, the beach was very meh, but it was still a beach. Then we got some really yummy food at an Italian restaurant nearby, and we went to the bus stop in a Tesla. Like, our Uber was an actual Tesla. Started off my Tuesday by cooking some amazing noodles for lunch and dinner. It turned out so good. I was so proud of myself. My accommodation people decorated the lobby area with all these cute little decorations, and for someone who is a scaredy cat, I really like Halloween. So on this particular day, I had a class in the mathematics and computer science building, which is literally on top of a hill, and the climb is a very steep uphill. I finally made it to my department. It looks so beautiful because it's just so secluded from everything else, and I just love it so much. So after that, my friend and I got down the hill and decided to go on this beautiful trail all the way to the castle. And for some reason, even though I kind of get to go to the castle every single day, I never can get over how pretty it looks, especially the cathedral. And obviously exploring the town when it's as cold as 6 degrees outside is not the best thing. So I came back and drank some hot chocolate, which I'm addicted to at this point. I just came home and then I have so many mails to go through, reply, and write a lot of mails as well. I honestly feel like I'm doing more mail related work at this point than like studying. Because there are just so many unread mails that I have to keep replying to. Later, while having dinner, I spoke to Kirti, who's my best friend. She's literally my soulmate. I love her so much. And I think I ate too many Karachi biscuits that day. So I made pasta today. Not very different from the noodles yesterday, it's just that the sauce is different. But still, I at least cooked. And that dude's Murphy. I see him every time I go through this road. So the sun came out a bit today, so I decided to go by walk to college. And obviously I'm going through this path and I have a banana. And so the thing is, when I saw the weather like from my room, it was sunny. So I decided to just walk, and I didn't check the bus timings. I didn't even think about the bus. And then when I stepped out of the house, I realized two things. One is that it is very windy, aka very cold. Second thing, the one bus that I could have taken left 2 minutes ago. So, don't exactly have an option. I have to walk through the wind, but then yeah, the view just makes it worth it. So, that is Murphy. That dude, yeah, that guy's Murphy. I usually see like some mountain goats here as well every day, but I don't think they've come today. But yeah, it's just so pretty. So this is like a field, okay? It's like, yeah, it's just open. It's like a meadow kind of a thing. And I feel like this is literally hands down the best place in Durham for stargazing. Sorry for the wind now, it's very windy obviously. So yeah, so the other day my friend and I came all the way here. It was like night, okay, but then we came here for stargazing and we found so many constellations and zero light pollution. So initially there was a football ground over there which had the lights obviously, but then after a while that was also closed, and then zero light, and then we got to see such amazing stars, so pretty. This is the meadow. It gives me such Victorian era novel vibes for some reason. So pretty, minus the wind. That bench right there, that's like my favorite spot in this entire town, to be honest, because you can just sit there and have that entire view, And I feel the person who placed the bench there has such amazing vision in life. I really want to meet that person, but there's a huge chance he might not be alive. But it's like such a cool spot to just have a bench. And yeah, and the fact that it's at like the topmost point of this entire area, so that you can actually get a really nice view. I love it.
Thank God my classes are very interesting, because I would have never gone inside a classroom after walking through views like that.
So I'm going in the same road that my friend and I went in yesterday to go to the castle, because I have to go to the castle again today. We have this MCR intro meet, so it's like for everyone who have been newly elected into the MCR. We are just having like an intro meet where, you know, the faculty, like the principal, the vice principal of the college, they just like tell us stuff and just help us, you know, get used to the roles and just like answer doubts if we have anything. It's really fun and cool. So that's at like 2:30, and I think we'll be planning for the Halloween event after that meet, so might end up staying in the castle for way longer than what I thought. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I don't think I can ever get used to how pretty this road is. Like, how is it possible that I get to use these kind of roads every day, just randomly, you know, whenever I feel like? So cool.
The meet was really fun, but then the college authorities who held the meet, I honestly cannot find enough words to say how lovely and amazing they were. Literally.
I think I'm gonna take a lot of time to get used to the fact that it gets pitch dark at like 5:30. Why?
I'm sure all of you can tell by this point that I'm obsessed with this mirror in my lift.
So I came in and then I realized that my room is at its peak messy. So this is literally how it is. So I've got an unemptied dustbin, so that is like my temporary dustbin, because I just needed to throw that box. I was like, why waste a garbage bag? I've got stuff everywhere. Like, this entire thing is just dirty. Those are from Diwali. Still haven't put them inside. I've got an open Kellogg's bag. For some reason, a hairbrush lying there. And yeah, it's disgusting. That has fallen off. I really need to arrange this room because it is high time. So the other day I went to the beach and then I like got these rocks. I've just left them here. I have no idea where to put what because everything is just so messed up. Yeah, I really need to clean my room. Just finished cleaning the room and putting everything in this, and now I have to take this and put it in the bin room. So I just cleaned the room, kind of at least. So this cover is just like my lunchbox, which I'll clean when I go to the kitchen. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty much better now. I've like arranged everything. This one, obviously, I need to get like hooks tomorrow so that I can set it up again.
For some reason, after cleaning up all that, I was in the mood to make myself a very fancy dinner. So I made this aloo tikki gravy thing along with chapatis, and it turned out so good. Like, I can't even tell you how tasty it was. And now comes the time of the day when I actually behave like a student and study. Wow, what a miracle. Funny story, I ran my ML model and then for some reason my laptop just shut down, and then when I turned it on, the usual wallpaper that I have, it was just not there anymore. So I had to create this wallpaper last minute because I hate the default ones. These were all yesterday's leftover aloo tikkis which I had for breakfast, and they were so good.
I was in the bus and there was a small dog right next to me in the seat. So cute. So he was just so calm, and then after after he kind of got used to me, he started like climbing onto me. So cute.
Thursday was a very normal day. I just had my morning class and then I had lunch, which was literally the same curry from yesterday with rice. And I came home, made myself some very nice hot chocolate, and studied. That's it, pretty much. Friday morning started off with an interview that I had.
Okay, fun fact. So I had like a lot of ingredients in my fridge, okay, right from the atta that I made for the chapatis, like I think day before yesterday or something. So I had like a lot of things left, like vegetables and milk and stuff. So I spoke to ChatGPT. I gave it the list of ingredients I had, blah blah blah, and I was like, can you suggest recipes? And then it actually gave really good recipes, like really fancy ones, but they were easy, which included like flatbread pizza with like the atta and everything, because like I have a bunch of sauces. I heard everything, called my friend, discussed. I was like, oh, there's that. I think I spent a solid 1 hour just thinking about the lunch. And guess what I made? I mean, I think at the end I was just so tired of like about all the alternatives and stuff, because all the recipes given by ChatGPT were so good that I wanted to try out all of them. But then I had the ingredients to just try out like one of those recipes, and then at the end I just gave up because I ran out of time, and then I ended up making yippee.
Since it was Halloween, my friends and I wanted to watch a horror movie in my accommodation cinema. But then, last minute, I decided to host the dinner as well, and I made a very Telugu dinner, as you can see. Also, please appreciate my Ravenclaw sweater, which was literally my Halloween outfit. After the movie, my friends and I played Uno Flip for some time, which was really fun.
So I had like a lot of rice left over from yesterday's dinner. So I made this carrot fried rice because there's nothing other than carrot in it. But it tasted good. Like I've put a bunch of Chinese sauces, like soy sauce and everything. It tastes good only. It's just it looks very sad. Okay, story time. So I feel when I was at home, like back in India, irrespective of whether it was in college or at home or in PG, Sunday and Saturday was like my most, I used to eat such good food. It's like compared to the entire week, my weekend food would be like so good, okay. But then I feel after coming here, it has become the complete opposite, because like the whole week I'm just so done cooking and everything that when it comes, like when the weekend comes, I make one dish on Saturday for lunch, and it is literally the same thing until like Sunday dinner, or like at least till Sunday lunch kind of, because I don't, and it's also like by the weekend I have like a bunch of leftover things, and like so I usually do my weekly food shop on Sunday or like Saturday, so it is also my time to like finish everything that I have. So I'll make like one item which will use up all my ingredients, and because like it's all the ingredients, the quantity just comes so much that I leave it till like Sunday, and I honestly feel like such a homeless person exactly on weekends. This is the fried rice that I had made, which is again left over. So this is literally gonna suffice me until tomorrow's breakfast at least, if I eat dinner, like if I eat this for dinner. But then like I'm going out for a movie, so I might not eat that dinner, so I think this might even stay till tomorrow's lunch, like if it doesn't get spoiled. I have no idea how things don't get spoiled here, because I have had things in the fridge for like so many days, but then they somehow are not getting spoiled. So I'm gonna like take that into confidence and hope that this thing lasts till lunch tomorrow.
And then I started walking to the railway station.
So like out of all places in Durham that I travel by bus, this stretch has to probably be my favorite, because now that it's fall, the trees are just so yellow, like everything is so yellow and it's so pretty.
I went to Newcastle to watch the movie because there was no theatre in Durham that was screening it. And Newcastle was so pretty. I feel like it was the perfect balance between a city and still having that like old England vibes. It was so beautiful. Then my friends and I went to this charity thrift shop, which was my first thrift shop ever in the UK, and it was so worth it. Oh my god, why didn't I know of these things before? Please skip the entire next segment of the video if you're not a Bahubali fan, because I have a huge spam coming up.
What do you want me to do?
Put it me in vlog. Vlog, bro.
Okay, so I went to Newcastle yesterday and I did some shopping. I didn't even like plan to buy anything, but then like the people that I went with, like my friends, they really wanted to like just go to malls and look around, and obviously when you see things, you want to buy them. That's what I did. So first thing, I got this cute tote bag, okay, which is just a Scottish cow and like Christmas decorations and like outfit, and I got this for absolutely no purpose. Okay, so so the handles of this are like very small, and I like my handles like of my tote bags to be a little big so I can just wear it to the side. But then I got this because one of my best friends, Sadhana, she loves cows and Scottish cows and stuff especially. So when I saw this, and this thing was smiling so cutely, that the second I looked at it, I was like, this is Saad. Like this is exactly the embodiment of Saad. And I got it. And there was no other reason. And then actually there was another pillow, okay, of like 2 cows. I wanted to get that because it's like me and her, but then it wasn't like of that great quality, so I just got this one. But then it still has 2 cows. I mean, there's one on that side and one on this side, so it still is 2 of us. Then I got, okay, I'll save the best for the last. I got this chocolate spread from Poundland, which was very cheap. I think I got it for like £1. Again, I got a biscuit spread, whatever. Both of them like £1 each. And I tried getting the biscuit thing in Aldi, but then it was more expensive than Poundland. So when I saw that, I just got it. Then, I got 3 cards. So I got all of them in like a thrift shop, like a charity shop for cancer. It was cancer. And yeah, they were really nice. So they were like selling 3 of these cards for like £1. So I got 3 of them. So this one is a dog. It's a very pretty cute dog. They're just staring into, I don't know, pretty sceneries. And it's alone, okay? It's like a loner dog. So I was like, that is me. I need to get it. And then there's another loner dog staring into random pretty things. And then there's a bunch of dogs staring at you or me. And I loved it. So I just got it. And yes, the best one. Like, I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw this. And I just had to get it, okay? Ta-da! I got this Harry Styles calendar. So it's like a 2026 calendar, which is so good. And I love the picture they had for August. So this picture, this is the one for August, and I love it. It's like from one of my favorite Harry Styles eras. So yeah, I got this. And so I called my best friend Likita, okay? I called her and then I was like, bro, I'm gonna show you God, get ready to, pray. And she's like, okay. And then I'm showing this. Because that's how all of us like treat Harry. He's like God, okay. And yes, I'm still in my 1D fangirl era. I haven't come out of it. They haven't ended. They will come back. Irrespective of how many of them will come back, at this point, they will still come back. So this is for that. And so I got this 2026 one, obviously, because that's the only one that I could get. But then also I'm gonna start hoping that because I have this, they will get back, and I'm gonna mark their reunion date on my Harry Styles calendar. Okay, this is too much wishful thinking. It's not even wishful thinking at this point. It has gone to imaginary Delulu bubble, which is dangerous. But yeah, these are the things I got in Newcastle yesterday. So nice, especially because I got most of them from this like charity shop. So I liked it a little more.
After a very successful recording session, I went to Aldi to get some fruits for the following week. And then I came back and did my budget tracking, which I do every Sunday. And then I started working on my assignments because I had a lot of them. But then I realized that I really need to do my laundry because it was a Sunday. So I just continued doing my assignments while waiting for the washer and dryer. And since I was feeling very full, I just had fruits for dinner with like Nutella and Biscoff that I got the previous day.
Okay, trial number 2. This time it's bananas with the Biscoff, and I really hope this is better. Yeah, it was the combination. For a second I got scared that maybe the Biscoff spread isn't tasting good, but then it was just the combination. And I'm gonna try this with the chocolate thing. It's better. The banana is going better with the chocolate than the Biscoff, but it's okay. It's not the spread, it's the bad combination.
Clearly, my Prabhas and Anushka obsession got worse after watching Bahubali.
Best way to end the week.
So, of course, I just watched Mirchi for some time until I fell asleep, and that was my week. Yay!